Buenos dias, everyone. Happy Friday. I am definitely having Happy Friday. This is lobster grilled cheese. We're getting our East Coast flavors on this morning. So why don't you guys join me inside the truck so we can get to cooking. Adam Bylicki, you're the owner, and I'm so excited to meet you because, I mean, I think everyone wants to look for that perfect lobster roll, lobster, whatever you want to call it, you know, because you're from Massachusetts.
Yeah, I grew up in Massachusetts, ended up here, the Army. Pretty typical story in San Antonio, but here we are, serving up lobster, East Coast style, and it's gone over pretty well. People seem to like it, and it's just nice to be able to do what you want to do for a living.
Amen to that, and thank you so much for your service. That is a beautiful thing. Okay, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna learn. I've made many things. I don't know if I've made lobster grilled cheese on air yet, so what do we need to do?
Okay, so we're gonna come over here first of all, where you're gonna take the lobster here, which is already weighed out, and get it into the pan. We're gonna warm it up real quick. So
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Guys, the lobster. Hold on, I like to smell first.
Yeah.
Fresh, delicious. So it is from the East Coast as well, the lobster?
And so what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of move this guy around a little bit. All we want to do is just barely warm it up.
Why barely?
Because it's already cooked, and so you don't want overcooked rubbery lobster. That's the worst. So again, barely warm it up. Let it kind of just barely high heat. I'm here, and now I'm gone. Okay.
And now soon you will be in my belly.
Soon you will be
tasting
here.
so good.
Now from here, if you want to go ahead, we're going to season with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of salt. So
all right, I got lemon on my pants.
Do you?
Look.
Well,
you need any?
Yeah, get some of that and get it on the lobster then.
Just kidding. I'll do the real deal. Okay,
right.
How much?
Yeah, not too much.
You know, one-handed, I'm weak on my left hand. Jeez, I need to work
there
out
you go.
more. Is that
And
good?
yeah, that's good. A little bit of salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Get it up there. Get it a little higher. Oh, there we go.
Dude, what's that guy's name? The steak guy that he does
salt, whatever it is. Yeah, that guy. There. Yeah, get it in there. Do what you gotta do. And so now we're gonna cover this up. Right here we got a little. That's Gruyere, and underneath we have a little mascarpone mix. With the mascarpone, we mix in a little white pepper, a little lemon zest, and some other stuff that I'm not gonna tell you about, but it all adds up.
What exactly is mascarpone?
Think of it as like Italian cream cheese. It's, it really lends itself to other seasonings, other flavors, so you can kind of take it and make it what you want. So it's good.
Take it and make it what you want. Okay, so Milos is helping us over there do the finishing touches, correct?
He is. So he's going to get that on the grill. We're going to steam it up a little bit, get that cheese nice and melty, and that'll be good to go. But we're going to move over here, and we're going to start constructing some other stuff, just so that we can get a little taste of everything.
Well, what you're known for too are your rolls. What is the exact name of this item?
All right, so it's a lobster roll. So for today, we're going to make you the two classics. We're going to make the Maine and the Connecticut, which are, like I said, they're the classics. And there's a reason they are classics is you can't do something kind of the same way for a long time if it's not good.
Oh my goodness. And the roll looks very different from what I've seen. Is this?
Yeah, so this is challah bread. We hit it up with the butter. We give it a trip on the butter wheel over there, toast it up on the grill, get it nice and golden and crispy and delicious. And then if we want to come over here, we can start constructing some lobster. So if you actually want, we can actually get this guy right here. We're going to take that guy, get it into the pan over there. All right, we're coming with me. And just drop it in, bang. These are all weighed out, ready to go. The heat's off, so we turn the heat off on that, so it's that'll just kind of be able to hang out and not get crazy with it. And then if you want to come over here, so we're going to take this guy and get it into that little bowl right
This
there.
guy?
Yep.
So you do hot and cold?
We do.
Why is that?
I don't know. I didn't invent lobster rolls, so I don't know why people do them hot and cold.
Well, I was curious if it's your thing,
No, they're no. This is you can go back to Mass or up and down the Northeast, and you'll find both of these really anywhere. All right.
Okay.
So get a little dollop of mayo in there, not too much. We really want to let the lobster do its thing. We don't want to kill it with mayo. That's good right there.
Okay.
All right. Tiny bit of tarragon. That stuff is super strong, so go light with it. A little more.
There we go. Is that good?
That'll work. A little bit.
He wasn't impressed, but you know what? I'm afraid. I don't want to overpower it.
That's fine. A little bit of celery. We'll finish it with some at the end.
Celery, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever had celery in mine.
Celery goes really great against the tarragon. We're going to finish it with some lemon too, and you get that little crunch, little texture crunch in there. That's gonna. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. That's right. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Get it going. Now get those tongs in there, mix it around. If that's
I'm gonna have you hold the
want-
mic now, so
Okay,
I can do that.
I
You
got the
you talk,
mic.
you talk in
I
there.
got the mic.
All right.
All right, so yeah, here you go. Just give it a mix. Make sure everything's nice and incorporated in there. Spin it around, spin it around. There you go. Now grab a piece of bread over there.
Okay. What else?
Yeah, now just go ahead and start stuffing. Get it in there.
Man, this looks so good, y'all. Look how creamy and delicious. So you say you measure them. What is the measurement?
We go between 3.5 to 4 ounces per roll.
That's a very decent serving.
I think so. I think we're a little bit more generous than most places. And so now from here, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna come back. We're gonna finish it with a little more of that tarragon, so we get that green pop on the top. A little bit of salt there, and then we come back in one more time with a little bit of lemon, and
Voila.
we have the main style.
Man, that looks really delicious. And I like that it's very like simple ingredients that you put in there, not overpowering. You said you don't want to take away from the flavor.
It's really not. My job with lobster is just not to mess it up. You know, lobster's amazing. Everybody knows lobster's lobster. We just don't want to mess it up. That's it. So let the lobster be the lobster. Keep it minimal, I think, and then it's more enjoyable that way. For me.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks really enjoyable, really fun. Is there anything else that someone should consider when they're eating their lobster rolls? Like something you want people to take away?
Take away?
Take away from their experience here.
Oh, I just really want to kind of give you like that little piece of my home. I mean, this is my home now, but like, you know, it's like, it's not a common thing, so I would really like, and we get a lot of it, the Northeast transplants from back home who come out and they tell us, be like, you reminded us of home so much, so we thank you for that, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring that little bit of the Northeast down here to San Antonio and share it with all you guys.
Well, thank you for sharing. I want to taste this real quick,
Yeah,
y'all.
sure.
Let me taste a little bit of this. And while I do that, because, you know, I got to, where will you be this weekend?
Tonight, we're actually going to be out in Shirts from 5 to 8, and then we'll also be at Besame 210 on 511 East Grayson tonight, 5 to 10, tomorrow 12 to 11, and Sunday 12 to 8.
Wow. Don't miss out, y'all. Go enjoy. Thank you so much, Adam, for coming to Ken's 5 and doing this with us. It's been a good Friday so far, y'all. Keep it right here. Do not go anywhere because after the break,